Can your stock investments make you over 500% ROI?
Most likely not, but we're here to show you that there is a way to make 500, 1,000, or even more % return on your investment.
That's right, there's good news.
Last year we made, on average, 1,200% return on our investment, and we're going to show you how we did it.
That's right. We're Rob and Melissa with Flea Market Flipper, and we want to show you how last year we were able to make that kind of crazy ROI on our investment.
So with this whole thing going on right now, we really looked into the stock market. We've never invested in stocks in the past.
No.
But with this whole craziness going on, we're like, okay, well, then now might be a good time.
That's
like
it.
We have a little bit of money in savings. Let's see what we can do.
Everything was down. We were like, that's the time to buy.
But the more we did the research, the more we're like, well, this doesn't make any sense.
No, we're going to throw $5,000 into the stock market, into a stock that has whatever.
10% return.
7 to 10%.
Day.
That's it. 7 to 10% return on it. So we're like, if we put $5,000 into this, it's going to take us a long time to make
$500.
That's it. So our investments, typically, like behind us right here, you can see these are two of our investments that we just sold last week. Actually, we sold one of them. The other one we still have to sell. We have to list it. But we paid $40 for this. It's a insulation blower. So we bought two of these at the flea market, $40 a piece, $80 total. We just sold this one 3 days ago for $1,096.
$1,095, yeah.
$1,095, and that is the return on our investment that we usually get. It's insane to be able to get that.
2,700% return on it.
27, not even 5, not even 12, 27%.
2,700%.
Sorry, 2,700% ROI.
Now,
and
they're not all like that,
No.
but they're all a lot more than 5 or 10%.
That's it. That's it.
So,
And like we said, our average last year was
1,200%.
1,200%, and that was we were working part-time, 10 to 15 hours at this portion of our job to buy and sell things. That's what we do for a living. But
I was going to say we had $6,400 invested in inventory, and we made $79,000 on that.
Just shy of $80,000, guys. And this is not us working 60 to 80 hours a week. This is us working 10 to 15 hours. We have 3 kids. We have a family. We have another business that we work on. So this is minimal time that we invest into this business to make that kind of money. So it is just amazing to be able to get that kind of ROI.
And did you want to go into some of the individual items?
Heck
just
yeah!
our last couple items. I wrote them down so I didn't forget.
And remember, guys, we're giving you numbers from last year, not what's going on right now with COVID-19. Is that what it is? Or Corona, whatever it's called. We're not giving you, I mean, we will, but in the last week, we're giving you some of the things that we sold after lockdown, after all this stuff took place. We're still showing you what we made last year and then what we're able to make right now. So our business will thrive in this kind of economy.
This was just last week with the Rototiller that you paid $35 for and sold for $500.
That's it, Rototiller. We bought that thing from the flea market. Actually, one of my vendors at the flea market bought it for $35. We sold it for $500. That's one of our sales that we did last week.
1,400% return.
1,400%!
And another one we do a lot is cooktops. A recent one that you bought for $50 and sold for $450.
Yep.
It's a 900% return on investment. And
That's
that's
it.
a pretty good. I mean, we sell that pretty consistently. We do the cooktops pretty consistently.
Exactly.
The Nordic tracks we like to sell too. You bought for $25, sold for $400.
That's it.
That's a 1,600% return on the
That's it,
investment.
guys. So the investment is here. That's why you can see stock market is not for us. We looked into it. We're like, we got to dump a whole bunch of money into this to not see a huge return, where we can dump a little bit of money into flipping into these items that we're able to find and then turn around and make a ton of money on them on the short end. And it's just amazing to be able to do that kind of stuff.
And sometimes we don't even invest anything. Sometimes we find stuff in the
That's
trash.
right.
Like those chairs that we found just a couple weeks ago.
recently.
Sold them for $150. They were really cool, old-looking chairs, just like patio chairs, but they were really heavy wood.
Yeah, a Pecky cypress wood is what it was, and it was an
$150.
old rustic chair. Beautiful, beautiful chairs. We found them
In
on
the
the side of the
trash.
dumpster.
Yep.
We picked them up, we brought them back, and then we sold them and made $150 on them.
The
so
Dyson was $90 out of the trash.
pulled that thing out of the trash, brought it home. I cleaned it up for about 10 or 15 minutes, wiped it down, took some pictures, sold it for $90, guys. That's awesome. Awesome to be able to do that kind of stuff and make that kind of money.
Yeah, we would like to find stuff in the trash.
Heck yeah!
And people give us stuff too to sell too. So I mean, you can invest very little and have a good return on your money.
That's it.
So you don't have to go out, thousands of dollars at all to have a good return.
That's it. And maybe you're like us. Maybe you don't have $800,000 to throw into the stock market and hope right now everybody who's got $800,000 in the stock market
80,000
is screwed because you guys just lost a ton of money. Not saying it won't come back. Don't get me wrong. But But still, $80,000 to make $8,000, and that's on the higher end, 10% interest on your money. $800,000 to make that $80,000 last year. That's what we would have had to have in the stock market to make that. We don't have that kind of money to throw it in there. We can do some small investments. Maybe you're like us. Maybe you guys can do some smaller investments.
20, 50, 70 bucks.
100 bucks, stuff like that you can make huge ROI on your investment and be able to make that kind of cash in the pockets of your day, part-time doing this.
And our risk is a lot lower.
Yeah.
So, obviously now it's, it's down, so everybody is feeling that right now. But and they'll go back up. Like it's gonna go back up over time.
Yeah.
But our risk is so low because we get these items so low. Like it's in the buy. Like it's buying them at the right price, or people giving them, or people throwing them away, or whatever. We're not gonna lose money on our investments, and we can do the research before we know what it's worth, what it can sell for. So it's very, very low. We don't like to take risks.
No,
that
exactly. We're not gamblers. I don't go out there and buy something hoping that I can sell it.
Yeah.
I do the research before I buy it. I have to know that the money is there for me to be able to buy it and then turn around and sell it and make 1,000% ROI on it, 500% ROI. I have to know that before I actually put the money out on it. Now, the stock market, I mean, you're pretty much investing, but you're gambling on it going up or down. Which way is it going to go? And like I said, it's not a bad system. It's just not our system. It's a lot harder to make good money in the stock market. Unless I'm not a college graduate. I didn't go to college. I went for a semester and that was it. But guys, I can make a good living for my family just being able to buy and sell items and be able to make money that way.
So we're not going to put that $5,000 into the stock
market. No, we're going to find some stuff and buy it and then turn around and do it.
And make it into another.
That's it.
$80,000 or whatnot.
That's it. So
that's our plan.
All right, guys. Hopefully this was enlightening to you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But check it out. Subscribe, please. Let us know that you guys enjoyed this. And
check out our video, the 5 best-selling items to sell during a recession.
So that's it. Check it out. eBay.
On eBay. Check it out.
All right, you guys rock. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
See ya.